If you watched my last video, then you're already about to say, this is not my normal background. I apologize for the audio quality. I am not home for the next couple days, so this will have to do, so I apologize for that if this is your first time on my YouTube. But I'm a big horror fan, and I've never heard of this movie, so I was like, let's go watch it. House on Eden stars Chris Collins and is about Chris, Selena, and Jay encounter an ancient spirit that resides in an abandoned house deep in the woods. From writer, director, producer, and star of the movie Chris Collins in her feature debut, we're talking the brand new horror movie House on Eden. So like I said in my intro, I have not heard of this movie. I'm not even kidding you. I opened up the Regal app, clicked coming soon, and this movie came out of nowhere for showtimes this weekend. And the funny thing is, it's only playing one time a day at 10 p.m. And from the poster, it looked like a horror movie. So I was like, I don't know what this movie is, but it's a horror movie at 10 p.m. at night. Let's go see what it is. It could be really bad or a really cool hidden gem. So before giving you my review, here's a little context after watching the movie. So Chris Collins is like a super duper big TikTok star. I saw her on my For You page a couple times, but I recognized her in the movie, but I was like, I don't know where she's from. Turns out she's a big TikTok star, and she makes funny content. I like her little like kid stuff, little hands or whatever. Like, she is funny, and so is the other girl who's in this movie, and it's only 3 actors in a found footage horror film. So I will say this as a person that wants to make movies one day. I do movie reviews on YouTube. I have short films that were in festivals. I have one currently in a festival that is a horror film. It's really cool to see that a TikTok person got to make a movie and then Shudder bought this movie and then is distributed into theaters. That's the dream. That's really cool. That is a really proud moment. Now, getting into the movie, I will start with the positives. First things first, the sound design is pretty good, honestly. For a found footage movie, I really like the sound design. I can tell that Chris Collins and everyone who made this movie, they love Paranormal Activity and especially the Blair Witch Project. This movie definitely just, you can see the love letter to that. Because my movie, Ruby, coming out next year is a horror movie, and I do a little love letter to certain horror movies as well. So I have no problem with it being, people say it's a ripoff of Blair Witch Project. But besides that, I mean, the found footage style, in my opinion, is really underrated and can be done really well. Unfortunately, this was not it. That is the end of my positives. This movie was really boring and nothing happened. And I mean it, nothing happened. This movie is only 1 hour and 18 minutes long. It is a very short movie, and it's like Blair Witch, especially like Paranormal Activity, where the scary parts happen in the last 3 minutes of the movie. So me showing the trailer footage right now in my review, it's probably showing the best parts of the movie. Nothing happens in this movie, and the found footage style, I don't know who the cinematographer was, because it seems like the 3 actors in this movie made this movie, which is really cool. Like, they made it, the production design, the editing, the cinematography. I mean, the cameras they use is a Lumex. I've used Lumexes before. Heck, the one rig he has with the battery packed and how he has the poles, whatever, in the movie, I have that. Like, so the inspiration is really cool to see. Like, the stuff he has is stuff I have made my movies with, the same gear. So that's inspiring. But the camera quality, this movie, I have motion sickness. There is too much shaking. And I need people who don't have motion sickness to go see this movie, because this movie shakes way too much. I mean, there is 30 minutes in the beginning of this movie, before they even get to the house, where they play hide and seek in the woods. They set up this little creepy cabin and people in the woods, whatever. Like, there's, oh, you see that, whatever. There is so much movement with this camera. And again, I appreciate them using like a Sony camera and using like a little film, like an old film camera. Those shots are cool. Like the opening shot, pretty cool opening shot. But they do nothing with this movie. Like, our main character, Chris Collins, like, her performance is, it's fine, but I'm being nice because, like, again, I've seen her content, so it's like I've seen her as a funny person. So to see her in like a mean role, it's different. but it's still not great because she plays the character of like, always film thing, fuck your humanity, I'm gonna say the F word so much, I'm a bitch, I am not a good person, but keep rolling. She's that person. You've seen it 100 times in horror movies. And the other two actors, they're not very good as well, unfortunately. But again, it's about the atmosphere. It's supposed to be the found footage style. But nothing works because everything in this movie you have seen before, and it is boring as hell. When there's only 2 major jump scares, and one of them is your title card reveal before the credits start, you got a problem. This movie's not scary. Everything in this movie you've seen done before, and when anything does happen, it's shaky ass camera, and I can't watch the movie. And again, I personally, even though I'm motion this, I feel like anyone who watches this movie is like, hey, I know you're supposed to be like realistic in that like motion capture and like, not motion capture, like found footage style. Like I understand you're trying to be really real, but it's really annoying when you watch your movie and it's really blurry. The ISO and the lighting is not good. Like, after watching this movie, people should start giving credit to what we've seen in found footage movies because that's how it's done. This movie, oh my, like it was so blurry, so shaky. The story, there's nothing inspiring. There's no scares at all. It's boring. It's an hour and 18 minutes. And when everything happens, it's in the last 10 minutes. There's this random plot line, this subplot that comes out of nowhere. It's a reveal at the end. And nothing is developed by it. The movie just ends. I'm like, so what was the point in that? So the script is not very good. It's not very interesting. This was it was a really bad movie. It's a really bad, boring horror movie. And it makes me sad to say that, to see it come from like a social media creator. I'm gonna give House on Eden a D-. And truly, I should give this movie an F. That's 2 reviews in a row I have given D-minuses to, but in reality, it should be an F. I never care to watch this movie again. It's not scary. There is nothing in this movie I'm gonna tell you guys to pay your money to go see it at 10 o'clock at night. There's nothing in this movie that tells me to tell you to do that. If you're a fan of her, go support her. You know, that's cool. If you're a fan of her and you want to see her on the big screen, that's cool. Go and support her if you're a big fan. That's cool. That's a cool idea. But for general audience members, if you're like, oh, a horror movie, what's this movie about? Let's just go see it. Save your money. I'm sorry. Wait till Shudder. Wait to watch it there. But anyway, guys, if you guys enjoyed this movie review, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, everybody.